What is up, my flibbin' flabbin' butt plugs? You ready for Spawn issue number 164? Let's go. Spawn walks towards Wanda's home, ready to take her back. He's excited. He feels like he's picking up his date on prom for the first time. He feels great. And then, right as he reaches the door, the Mother of Existence stops him. And he's like, "God damn it, don't you stop me." And then he keeps going. And then she says, "Listen, I have to show you this." Granny Blake doesn't want to believe that that monstrous child was God, but he was. Spawn enters the house and touches Cyan's face. This makes her smile. Terry gets in the room and it feels empty because they have just lost their 2 children. And Wanda says, "We can still have more children." And Terry's like, "No, I don't want that." And she's like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "You still love Al, so I don't want that." And she's like, "Yes, but that doesn't mean I don't love you." And he's like, "Yeah, but the thing is, you pretty much don't. I mean, if he came back right now, then you would just ditch me and say, 'Sorry, I'll see ya. Guess what? I'm going with my new man.'" And she says, "That's not the case." And then Terry's like, "Oh yeah? Then what is this?" And he takes out all the notes that Wanda has been reading every day. He's like, "Maybe if you read them once in a while, I'd understand. But you read them every day." And she's like, "Those are private, Terry." Then she's like, "Oh, so you've been spying on me. What's next? Are you gonna hit me?" And he's like, "No, I'd never." And then Wanda says, "But Al would." Boom! How's that for a fucking plot twist? Wanda remembers the first time that Al hit her. It was when they were coming back from an agency party, and Wanda was kinda horny, but she knew that Spawn, all he could think about, well, Al I should say, that all he could think about was his boss. And she made a joke about having like a threesome with him because you love him so fucking much. And then Spawn hit her super fucking fast. Wanda never understood how those women allowed someone to beat on them, how they stayed with someone. She swore that if that happened, she'd walk, but she didn't walk. And the reason why is because every other bit of her relationship was amazing. He was super sweet, almost like a child, even after he would hit her. He truly did love her. But she wanted children, and he chose war over his children. And Wanda knew she couldn't have a man change her kids' diapers that just probably killed a man with those hands a little while ago. So, eventually she stopped taking the pill, and she got pregnant, thinking that this would all end. And Spawn's there as a ghost, and they don't know he's there. And he's like, "This is all lies. We couldn't have children. This is all lies." Spawn tells Wanda he loves her, and that he would throw everything away to be with her and a child. He loves her more than anything. But there are people out there that fucking hate us, that want to slaughter us, that want to melt our faces down to the bone with acid. And Wanda's like, "Stop this. Stop this. You can have other people deal with it." And he's like, No, I can't, because I'm the best, and no one else can do what I can do. You see, people can be killers, they can be lovers, but not many people can be both. Not many people can love someone with all of their heart and then flip the switch, just like that. And then Al punches her in the stomach. He killed their child. Al freaks out and escapes the building. Then the Mother of Existence says, "Do you see why you could never go back to her?" And Spawn's like, "I killed my own child with this hand." And the Mother of Existence explains how Al always knew that he did this. It's just his subconscious that didn't allow him to remember it. So, he became a Hellspawn whenever he saw Wanda or came near Wanda, because he knew that if he didn't, then he wouldn't be showing his true face. He is a monster. He put himself here. Everything that has happened to him because of himself. That's a crazy revelation. He put himself in hell. Spawn's like, "Just let me die. Why even keep me here? Just let me die." And she's like, "No, I can't. This is your penance. You cannot die until you've been redeemed." And then she says, "Let me take you home." And Spawn's like, "No!" And he is sent back to the alleyways. Not even the homeless are there anymore. They've all left. He's alone. No one needs him anymore. He's Al Simmons, a man that saved the world but could not save himself. Then we skip over to this guy that's talking to these dolls, talking to himself, and we realize that he has blood all over him the next minute. So he's pretty much a serial killer. And that, my friends, wraps up Spawn issue number 164. Like the video if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, don't be a pussy. Like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.